Hey there, folks! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about roasted peanuts in the shell. Ingredients. But before we dive into the roasting process, let's go over what you'll need for this recipe. Raw, shell-on dried peanuts. Remember, not fresh or green peanuts. A rimmed baking sheet or cookie sheet. Now that we've got our ingredients, let's talk about the crucial difference between raw and green peanuts. Raw vs. green peanuts. It's essential to understand this peanut lingo to ensure we end up with perfectly roasted peanuts. Raw peanuts are those that have been air-dried after harvesting and have a moisture content of about 10%. This low moisture level makes them ideal for roasting in the oven. On the flip side, green peanuts aren't named for their color, but rather because they are freshly harvested peanuts with a high moisture content, usually around 35–50%. Due to their moisture content, green peanuts are not suitable for roasting and are best used for boiling instead. Roasting process. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of making these mouth-watering roasted peanuts in the shell. Roasting. Start by arranging your in-shell peanuts in a single layer on a large rimmed baking sheet. Pop them into the oven and roast at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, for about 20–25 minutes. At the 10-minute mark, give the pan a good shake to ensure even roasting. Cooling. Once the timer goes off, take your peanuts out of the oven and allow them to cool for about 10 minutes. Keep in mind that peanuts will continue to cook slightly while cooling. Recipe variations. Want to mix things up a bit? You can roast peanuts without the shell too! Just grab some raw shelled peanuts and roast them for approximately 15 minutes. If you're feeling adventurous, toss your shelled peanuts in 1–2 tablespoons of canola oil and sprinkle them with salt, or a combination of salt, cinnamon, sugar, or your favorite spices before roasting. Get creative with your flavors. Why roast peanuts? You might be wondering why we're bothering to roast peanuts in the first place. Well, roasting peanuts in the oven intensifies their flavor, giving them a deep, rich taste reminiscent of peanut butter. Plus, it creates that perfect crunchy texture we all love. And let's not forget about the incredible, warm, peanutty aromas that will fill your home while they roast. It's like a little slice of peanut heaven! Serving suggestions. So how do you serve these delectable roasted peanuts in the shell? The options are endless! You can serve them in small brown paper bags, create fun homemade paper cones, use paper snack boxes, small buckets, or bowls. Just be sure to have a designated spot for those empty shells. Storing instructions. Lastly, if you happen to have any leftover roasted peanuts, you can store them in their shells in an airtight container for 4–5 days. They're perfect for snacking, sharing, and savoring those peanutty memories. And there you have it, folks. A simple yet delightful recipe for roasted peanuts in the shell. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious recipes and culinary adventures.